Yeah. Alright, we're good. Everything's all started.
Whoa. Alright. I don't know where I went last time. Did I go in this door?
You can check, and I will be able to verify.
Yes,
yeah,
this is that's the place, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I go in this door?
That's
I think I did.
That's dark. I don't think you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't go past them yet.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to do that? Are they gonna kill me?
Can do it. It's
Howdy.
a fight. I'll tell you that much.
Oh right, I just stole the
you
pills
stole
from
joy
you.
from
You didn't
him.
do anything bad. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you said Ken pretty hesitantly. But I'll do it.
Alright, what is this guy's name? I gotta look him up on the soundtrack thing. All foes,
I
let's
used
go.
to move. That was all foes. Whoopsie. Spoony
Sidewalk
Sidewalk
V.
Oh yeah, I got a new move. What was it that I got? Hell's Call. Causes fear to all foes.
I can't find him on anything of importance, so I'm just gonna put on War Season.
No way this causes fear on all foes. Holy.
I should not have told you to start using bow.
Boink.
See, bow for me got killed in my group. Because I was using him before.
Oh, that hurt. It only really hurt Bald, though. Nice squeaky chase. No, not Siren's Call. God's Call.
Spoony Sidewalk V.
Bo clearly has the word of God.
Apparently you can run from Spoony.
Interesting.
Which is,
Does he
quite
disappear
interesting.
if you run?
No, you can just refight him.
Oh, I see. This is a typo.
Wait, where? Sutton's opponents.
Let's go for
Deer Driver. Let me see if that's actually noted.
Go for the paralyzing whip. Ah, dang! I didn't proc the paralyze. I did proc Fallen though. Not bad.
There are no notes on it, so it's spelt correctly on the wiki.
Did I make him bleed yet? I don't believe so. Let's make him bleed. So is he blinded yet? He is blinded. What status effect am I missing? Burning. Let's make him burn. Him with the whip flurry. Boom. Boom. He hit all three. He's crazy. Fireball 4.
Oh!
Let's just heal everyone.
That's information I didn't know.
What? Am I allowed to know?
You don't need to know.
Okay. Oh, weak point is fire. Interesting.
Huh.
Did I immediately find out?
No.
Bleeding is what I need to apply. Yeah, you're good on your debuffs. Let's go for Rocket Piercer, I guess. Nice. Oh, he's not blind anymore. Well, he's still fallen.
Stop stun-locking every enemy. You gotta make things a little interesting, come on.
Fine, I'll fear him this turn.
That still stun-locks him!
Fine, I'll blind him then. Hit him with the... Boom.
For a second I thought you were about to say hit him with a bussy, and I was like, wait a second.
Don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, he could have neck broken one of your characters.
Interesting. Well, you know...
Which I didn't know. I had no idea he had neck break in his arsenal.
My team's kind of cracked with the stun
wait,
locks.
I gotta change song. Bath song. Where Bath song?
More spiders. What?
Bath boys.
Is this gonna be one of those things where I have to fight like a million spiders in a row?
Possibly.
You can't even attack Bo. Man. Sometimes, Bo. I mean, you're great, and I love you, Bo, but I'd love you more if you did damage. Nice. Boom. What are these things in canon? Are they just like actual spiders? Or I'm just seeing things?
Yeah, they are hallucinations.
But do they like actually exist and I'm just seeing someone's face on them?
I don't know. It's not exactly explained. We just know that they are hallucinations.
Yeah. I would assume. I'd hope so,
I mean,
actually.
all things considered, your party can see them too if they're fighting them.
Yeah. No, my party's just aiming where Brad's telling them to. I could just use Bite. Oh, that's what I'm using. Whoops, let's not Bite. Bite doesn't really do very much. I guess use that.
Hallucinations caused by drugs and/or bathhouse steam. Yeah.
Bathhouse steam, that would makes sense by everyone can see him. Well, I mean, not really. Hi.
He's a friend.
He doesn't seem like a friend.
He's a friend, don't worry.
I'm assuming you can't be fallen. So... Fireball 4? You know what it's time for? Blind. Gouge his eyes out.
There is some information I would love to give you about this man, but I have to wait until after.
Nice, blinded. Okay. Let's fireball him again. Bo, what do you have that you can do? Make him feel weird. No. Make him feared.
You cannot fear him.
Oh.
You cannot fear him, you cannot fall on him, you cannot paralyze him.
Okay, good. I was gonna consider using Paralyzing Whip, but now I know I shouldn't.
Oh! He used it! That's a fatal jump, buddy, old pal.
Get up, Samurai. We got someone to fight.
Fuck, aimed for the wrong guy is what Bradley said in chat.
Yeah, he did.
Well, you've seen your first fatal chomp.
Yeah, it's the first time one of them's gotten it off. Get up, Brad.
You
missed. You have to hit those.
You missed again.
You have to hit those, buddy. Oh, he disappeared.
He disappeared. He's gone.
Gone. Brad feels weird. That's fine. Brad's the one I don't really care about.
I mean, in all honesty, yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of debuffs on him.
Mm-hmm.
We can't fear him.
He is relatively tanky, so.
Guess we may as well heal. God's Call. Just in case anything happens. Universe Hammer? Oh, but it tends to miss.
It sounds
I can't
awesome.
Risk it. I can't risk it right now, though.
No, that's fair.
I need to hit. He missed anyway.
He still missed, yeah.
Okay, he lost bleed and he lost burn. Okay. So let's make him bleed again. Let's make him burn again.
So the one thing I don't get about him having Fatal Chomp is he doesn't seem to have a mouth, so how is he biting?
Chomping with his eyelids.
Fair enough.
You need to hit these, buddy. Buddy, please!
Beastboine's screwing you over right now, holy crap.
Beastboine is throwing. Beastboine's throwing for content, actually. think blind was the one I lost.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it seems
blind.
pretty easy to gouge his eyes out. They're wide open, right there, bro.
It
And he
failed.
missed.
Oh, please don't bite. Please don't bite. Okay.
He does have another bite that isn't Fatal Chomp. So...
Okay. You need to reapply the bleed. You need to blind him, like now. Beastboine, you need to actually hit a move.
Oof.
Oh, no. Okay.
You're good. That was a regular bite.
Okay. Alright, what am I missing? Burn and blind. Okay.
I'm content. The fear of God has been put into him.
Blind. Or burn. Blind.
Finally, Sean's feeling the terror of mutants. Exactly. I'm happy.
Come on. Beastboine! Beastboine!
Bro, I'm literally sitting here popping
he's
off
crying.
while watching
Okay, he's
this.
crying. He's crying. We're fine. He's crying. It's okay. It's okay. He's crying now. Now we can blind him for sure. Nice! Okay, he's blinded and he's crying. He shouldn't be able to hit us.
Now, mind you, Sean, I'm pretty sure he Fatal Chomped one of my characters through blind and cry.
Yeah, I'm not saying he won't. I'm saying he shouldn't be able to. Let's see if that gets rid of weird just as an experiment.
I guess I can say it now that you've seen that he has Fatal Chomp. This is the character I lost Shocklord to.
Okay.
And it pissed me the fuck off because he Fatal Chomped Shocklord, and then that turn, my team killed him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. It was very sad.
Probably have everything applied except bleed, so you can attack this turn, and you can go for the Whip Flurry as long as you actually hit. Come on, Beastboine.
Come on.
Okay, you died to burn and bleed.
So, BD is well known as one of the most lethal, one of the most lethal Joy Mutants because he has a very high chance of using Fatal Chomp. Most people you've seen with a permakill move have been at most 3. He goes up to 4 with it.
Interesting. Is there gonna be another one in here or something?
I can tell you there is not another Joy Mutant in here off the top of my head. That's the exit.
Oh, what? Didn't I go in this door?
Yeah, this place is a tiny bit of a maze. You'll figure it out. Bro, I wouldn't want to get close to whip him. Fair.
Beastboine learned bite now. I can start biting things.
Beastboine can bite people, bro. He can hit him with a Fatal Chomp.
You really can.
He witnessed Brad get his head bitten off and was like, I can do this. And then Brad regrew his head somehow.
He's the main character.
True.
Man, my team's so awesome. The amount of just stun lock abilities my team has is great.
Huh, I didn't even realize that.
What?
The Marty Spider is actually a stealthy visual pun. It's a daddy long legs.
Oh.
That, like, never crossed my mind.
Hello, Beastboine.
Beastboine!
You can just jam out and use the weird. You can poke his eyes out, because that's what I love you for, Ajit.
Never realized it? Damn, even Bradley never realized it, and he's been playing this game for forever.
I just feel like I never, thought about what type of spider it was.
Well, it's a daddy long legs, because it's your dad.
I know, I just never, it never, crossed my mind to think about what type of spider it is. Nice. Good job, Beastboine.
Oh wait, did you pick up the thing that was behind BD?
There's a set of keys.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank God! My name's Toby. Are you here to save me? Bye. Yeah, sure. Awesome. Can you take me to Crisp? He should be down by the sea rocks. I can't wait to see him.
What pocket does Toby go into? Does he go into the key items?
I put him in my mouth.
Okay,
Yeah.
He does go into key items. It would have been funny if he was just like an equipable or something.
I think that's pretty much everything, right?
Nope.
No?
No, there's a very important fight that you need to do here. If you need me to start guiding you, I can.
So this should be the exit. Yeah. Okay. So now we go in this door, which will lead me here.
Uh-huh.
And didn't I kill the spider already? Bite costs 17, okay. I want to try biting with the Boyne.
I don't think it's gonna be that good.
I'm interested though.
I mean, I guess it's kind of better to try it out on a Marty spider than anything else.
Bite him.
Nom.
Oh,
Damn,
poison!
you can poison with it.
That means I can have poison, bleed, and burn.
What the fuck?
And I can have the squirrel toss. I can have
For
4
sure.
damage over time effects. Okay, wait, hold on.
I will
get
let you know
confused.
you are supposed to be in that one, specifically.
Exit.
Yep.
Entrance.
Grab 2.
That's where I just got the guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Go over to the other crab door.
Yeah. Another Joy Mutant? Oh, another spider.
Did you get the truck keys after BD? Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did. Those are truck keys again?
Different truck.
Oh, okay. Well, I need another one. Oh, because I need to open up the back of that truck. I remember.
Yes, you do.
I remember that.
That is just a small thing you can do whenever.
Oh, let's just horse stance back up. I'm running out of fuel. Oh, well, actually, I should just poke him. That's what you're good at. Give him a chomp. Nice, it died to my 7 million damage over time effects. Man, like, so many. It's not as bad as last time, though. I was gonna say at least last time at least this time I didn't go through a super hard fight beforehand, but I guess I did. I just kind of got out okay. Yeah.
You got lucky with that fatal chomp hitting Brad.
I did.
When Brad got fatal chomp for me, it was Jonathan.
Yeah, I saw that one at work today.
Oh yeah, I sent that to you. I forgot.
Oh, I see was taking a bathroom break from work.
Hell yeah, brother. That's the way to do it.
I drank like 3 bottles of water, so I have to take like a million breaks.
Good shit.
I'm so hydrated. Give me this. Devil's Pads.
That's decent armor for some class. I don't remember what class, but you can probably put it on someone.
Oh. Well, he got something.
Yeah, you got the grandma shovel. You got
Grandpa's
grandpa's shirt.
Beastboine?
You got an old sock. I think Brad can use pads.
Yeah, he likes his ponchos.
Mm-hmm.
That's an exit. You're running out of gas there, Bo. Luckily, Ajit never runs out because I use him for status effects like every turn.
Fair enough.
Because blinding things is just so useful.
It is, yeah. What's up, Will?
Like, I see no reason why I wouldn't just blind things like every turn. Hey, Will. I'm gonna give it a chomp. Actually, no, I'll give it a whip flurry. Let's see how many I hit this time. Okay, not bad. Good job, Beastboine. Hi.
Should keep a dad head as a pet, for real.
I should.
Then you can abuse it like he abused you.
This is the healthy coping mechanism.
Imagine being a party member and Brad goes, hit the giant spiders, and you just start punching the air.
He's just poking the air, really. Just
poking in the eye! He walks over and starts poking, and he's like, that's his ass! Get out of there!
Bro, why are you sticking your fingers up it?
Oh, lordy.
Beastboine.
I feel like out of all your party members, Beastboine would be the one to also see these.
Yeah. Beastboy seems some yeah. He's seen some demons. I like how every time I run into a spider, the door shrinks by 1 tile. Yes. And then it goes back to normal after the fight.
She'd be like, some bullshit. Thought this dude wasn't using joy.
I used joy like 2 minutes before I met Ajit.
I mean, you didn't mean to. You got it force-fed down your throat.
He can't tell.
He can. He knows a good soul from a bad one. As you've murdered numerous people and are a genuine asshole to most people.
Yeah, you should see what I did to my last crew.
Yeah. I mean, he probably knows. He was with you during that.
Oh yeah, I guess
I will tell you, you probably want to go through that door first.
Okay. Will do. I'm gonna stop using gouge first. It doesn't work on like half of them.
They have sunglasses on. How are you supposed to gouge their eyes out?
To be fair, it was working for a long time.
I don't think they're technically immune to anything. Wait,
I think it's just blind.
Yeah, they're not immune to anything.
Boom.
They also only have 2 attacks, Bite and Poison Bite.
Oh, well, there's the Poison Bite. If Beastboine hit that attack, I wouldn't have been poisoned. Let's give you a...
You don't got a ciggy. You got no ciggies. You don't got the Newports.
Right. I need to go through this door, is what you said.
Yeah.
I could probably cure that later with my boy. Maybe not. Who knows?
He also might just be,
Howdy?
Fine. Say it back?
Say it back?
I guess that's it. I thought there was more in that room. I guess I'm wrong.
It's Hans. Nice. Now, do you need an item? Yes, you do. Okay. And I have nothing to restore
you
SP
do,
except for randos. Yeah. I'd rather use that inbound. Oh. Yo. You don't belong here, outsider. Time to go. Am I supposed to do this?
I mean,
I guess I am.
It's a required fight, so I'll just tell you that much.
Wrong move. Oh, you don't know the power. Let me show you.
I forgot it's this big of a squad.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. Get him, gang.
Meanwhile, Beastboine can't do shit here. If only Jack was here. If only fucking Shocklord was here, dude. Shocklord, for me, went ham in this fight. Because I did this before I went to BD.
Oh! Okay.
Too scared. Good shit. Too scared, 3 fallen. Oh, G's fallen.
Oh, G's gonna die is what's gonna happen. We need Brad to stay on the home run duty. Do you have enough for a heal? Yes. Pop that for us. And then you can also heal the boy, because I want to make sure he's not out of the fight. Nice. That's my boy Brad right there. Vegeta's back up, nice. Let's hit him with the home run head slide again. Screeching call, for sure. No, this only hits one person, okay. Let's just try blinding again, I guess. Do you have anything that can hit everyone? No. Yeah! Not bad. Ooh! Beastboine!
Interesting. So apparently, Han, Tsunami, and the Devil's Bath Boys, his entire gang, are the only boss in Area 3 that do not have a permakill move.
Interesting.
However, Bloodiest Wolf, the guy you fought last time, can't use his permakill move, so it's like he doesn't have one.
He basically has one. Actually, there's no point in me blinding that guy.
Also, funnily enough, apparently these guys are extremely weak to fire, even though they're standing in waist-deep water.
Yeah, it doesn't really make too much sense.
They also resist burning, but they're weak to fire, which doesn't make sense.
Nice. Wah wah.
If I remember correctly, the fucked up thing is I killed 6 of them at once.
Yeah, Shockwave will do that.
I was doing home run head slide and Shockwave.
Big stampede from Beastboine. Beastboine never gets hit.
Beastboine's gaming. There you go.
Okay, Brad. W.
Damn, headbow run out. Crazy.
Gouge him again.
Nice, weak point. W.
Oh!
Ouch.
There's my fireball.
You're fine.
Uh-oh.
He's gathering strength. He's weird. Good shit, Beastboine.
Beastboine won't stop critting.
Beastboine stuck into your joy stash while you weren't looking.
Definitely did. I guess I shouldn't go for the seer hit. It's time. The universe hammer. And you just go for bite.
Yay.
Beastboine never gets hit.
Beastboine. Nice, he hit it. Too bad it didn't do that much.
Oh, from the top ropes, baby. Beastboine never gets hit. It's a roll.
Beastboine's game in a row. Damn, 2 in a row.
She never misses. Oh,
Good job.
why you stretched like that?
Why not?
Rocket Impaler.
That sounds
Actually,
dope.
all of your attacking moves suck. No offense. Am I gonna have to fight more people in here? The answer is no.
Fan.
I know what to do with that fan.
Stick it up your ass?
Oh yeah, that's second.
Wait, what's first?
Bring it to the horse.
Horse?
Where's the horse?
What horse?
I saw a horse a bit ago.
Oh, it was in the sunset room. The Japanese flag room.
How do I get there?
You were definitely very lost. Do you need assistance, sir?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec. I just closed out of it. Alright, so you're in the bamboo room. Oh, you found it. It's right there.
Oh. I'm awesome. Now I'll show you my fan. I'll put your cigarette out. Oh. Well, that's probably my... No, wait, I need a thing for the boat. That's probably what that's for. Alrighty. Not bad.
Alright, you got... Let me take a look here what you got. You did that.
I gotta go heal at WrestleMania.
That one, that one, that one. You have one more major area and 3 minor areas to go to.
I feel like I need a couple minor areas. My team's been through a lot recently. Oh, where am I?
I will say, one of the minor areas contains a very, very, very difficult fight.
Well, my team's not getting a break, it seems.
The other 2 are just chill. I can send you to the chill ones first if you want. You need assistance in getting
Where
out of here,
am
Sean.
Yeah.
I closed out of it again. Alright, here we go. You are currently in... That was field 2. You're in Sky. Go in the middle. Go in the middle again.
Just when I just did that. Oops.
And then go in the middle again.
Alrighty. Maybe. Actually, I should have just checked if the game would let me use the keys.
They do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could have just done that then. Whatever. Where's the bird?
It's over that way.
Hey, bird. Oh, I have to.
So do you want the more chill minor areas first?
I'm going over here first.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can go chill first. Ouch.
Alright, you gotta go to there and
Man, I lost
there,
my arm here.
You did.
The last arm I had.
Yep. You'll never have another one. Unless you find Buzzo again and steal it back from him and just, like, stitch it on.
Yeah, you should give me my arm back.
Hey, look, it's those guys that you fucking obliterated.
Daring to... Did you kill them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I didn't. No. I spared them because I was like, oh, Buddy probably would have wanted me to keep them alive. Brad Starfish? Yeah, he's gonna start regrowing his limbs now, and then his limb is also gonna start regrowing a whole another Brad, and then the other arm is also gonna do that, so there's gonna be 3 Brads.
Oh. But will they all be good guy Brads?
Who knows? I don't even think I'd call you good guy Brad.
I've done a lot of good things.
Alright, so go to the door that's under the bridge there.
Yep.
Or you can jump off the cliff next to that door, either or.
How do I... Oh, wait. Never mind, I'm being stupid. Howdy.
Alright, so you're gonna go to this area first. Got it.
Hold on. Yeah, I had to. Had to check for secrets. You know how it is. Okay. So I can go this way or this way. Go here. This place is cool.
This is the Stone Village. You can
Pretty.
recruit a friend here.
Oh. Alrighty. Oh! Sorry there, Bo. Took my car keys out for a second. Coca-Cola und Fortnite? Yippee! Fortnite und drink Cola.
Und blunt and smoking.
Und blunt and smoking. Nice arms, bro. Toby, what do you want him for?
Wait.
Was that a mistake?
That was a party member you could have gotten.
Oh.
You saw the option of fight for me and you were like, nah, I'll just give you this guy.
Oh, I thought that said fight me for him.
No, it says fight for me.
Oh, I misread. That's my bad. I actually didn't even mean to save Scummit. I just misread.
Technically speaking, if you ask him for the 900 magazines, he'll join you too, because you'll be like, oh, I don't have that money.
Why do you offer it?
He didn't offer it. You're just supposed to like say it, you know?
Oh, why would I only ask for 900? I got 1,000 from shooting people.
Yeah, and then you lost it all to Buzzo, so you need to make some back.
You're not going to hurt Derby? Toby?
Derby.
My character
Bro, you cannot read tonight. You cannot
canonically
read
has a lisp. No, I read it right. I just that's a what's his name? Beastboine.
Beastboine.
Beastboine moment. I read correctly. Yay. I just couldn't speak correctly.
He isn't a very good party member. Yeah, but Sean just wants all the achievements.
Yeah, and I don't mind bad party members. Who knows? I might have to use them.
Yay, horse jerky.
Bar. Besides, I used a bad party member for like the first half of this game. Over half.
You did, yeah.
I always will check every garbage can. What?
Bradley. Oh, hold up, I'm trying to find it. There it is. My stomach just swims when I see you.
Howdy.
My favorite no-good son of a bitch. I take it the gents didn't make it. 'Tis alright. I suppose we had it coming. I've been a scoundrel since youth, but you knew that. Say, Brad, let's have some fun. One last go.
Oh, I race him.
For old time's sake, there's a boat just down the way here. How about you hop on that motorbike and we race to it? Last known sighting of our girl was on the waters. First one to the boat was the first one to her. I knew I liked you, Brad. But hey, no stakes. Let's just have some fun. Kia, spaghetti! Oh wait, no, that's not the one. Whoops, wrong one. I put on the wrong song. For Summer Breeze.
Oops.
Wait, not Summer Breeze. Burning Sunset, that's what I'm looking for.
How do I get back on? Oh, there we go.
I couldn't even find it in time. This is so sad.
Oh.
There is no boat. I picked on you your whole life. Truth is, I did it because I was envious of you.
Please join me. Please join me.
Sorry for lying, but thanks for doing this. I think it showed me what I needed to know. Well, old chum, it's time for me to go.
Oh,
and I'm sorry, but I need you to come with me. We sure did have fun, didn't we? I'm gonna miss you. Sorry for giving you a hard time. Bye, Bradley.
No!
Here I come, gents. Rest in peace, Spaghetti and Columbo.
I wanted him to join me the whole time. If I win the race, does he stay alive?
No, he will still kill himself.
Oh.
He'll give you an item if you win the race, and that's it.
What was he gonna give me?
I think it's like hair grow or something.
Oh, okay.
Rest in peace, my lad, Columbo.
There's no like achievement for winning the race, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You just either have to take the cave back or take the truck keys.
Take the cave back.
Hats off to you, Columbo and Spaghetti. As a duo in gaming.
Man, why? I liked him.
He had to go see his gents again.
I'll miss him. He's one of my favorites.
Dude, Columbo is such a good character.
Already?
I think you did.
Oh wait, there's a rope going up to it. I was wondering if I had to jump down onto it.
But, there was apparently at one point in development supposed to be a fight with Columbo. Because he does have a battle theme. And it kind of bangs, but it's unused in-game.
That's just everything here?
Yeah.
Wait, there's another way to go in the cave. Do I just still have that guy tied up? I do.
Yeah. That's why you have the guy with you. He was like, as long as you don't hurt him, I'll come fight with you.
I mean, yeah, but there's other people I have where I don't actually have the person. Like, oh, actually.
Well, yeah, because he was just like, oh, you know where my brother is, you can take me to him. And you still haven't shown him where his brother is. You're not going to get a different response out of him.
Man, you guys remind me of the Power Rangers.
Those guys are the guys who kidnap you if you sleep at a campfire.
Oh. What nerds? I'm not gonna be sleeping at a campfire.
Alright, so go off the cliff right next to that door that you were just in. Not that. Up. Yeah, the door, not the crack. Go. Be free.
Found it. Play me a song.
No, he's concerned because he just fell off a cliff.
Oh. Well, thanks, man, but how'd you get down here?
He's hanging out.
You must have fallen off the cliff, too.
Free horse jerky.
Give me horse jerky.
Alright. So now the only other minor area for you is the hard fight.
Yes, Gary the cat. My lovely friend. Not thankfully enough. Don't touch my cat. I touch your cat. How do you feel about that? You touched Gary, my lovely friend. I admire your defiance. Carry on. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me pet your cat, man.
Yeah, that's just an item that you can equip now. So you can either do the main path or the minor side area. Which there is a threat in both paths, technically.
I'll be right back. My dogs are barking.
Oh, poggers. Alright, chat. I don't know what he's gonna choose, but I'm kinda hoping he goes to Satan first. Just because I want to see if Satan kicks the shit out of him. If he beats Satan, he's not gonna have a problem with Peter, is the issue. I feel like if he beats Satan, he can easily beat Peter. But
Carrying
we'll see.
Actually, am I supposed to go this way?
Yeah, no, don't go that way. They finished the game, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Technically, you can't do anything there yet, because you don't have all the items that you need.
Oh yeah, I need to assemble the boat.
Yeah.
So I've gone through all these paths, so I need to go up here now.
Yeah, let me see. What is the one you haven't gone in? That one. You need to go to the top path. You've been in here. This is Hollywood, where you fought Hawk.
Oh, I don't even remember going here. I also don't remember who Hawk is. Oh, he's the guy with the hair.
The American flag. Nope.
Yeah.
Not this path either. Yeah.
So I'm assuming I've talked to that guy too.
Up and around, yeah. To this door, the one you haven't been to. Alright, where is this song? There it is.
You're here again? Or are you a different person that looks a lot alike?
I think it's a different person that looks alike.
I know this cave has something, but I just can't find it.
Hey, nice.
There are glasses. I know someone who wears glasses. Ajit. Oh, dang.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want them.
Can you wear them? No.
I like big brain with the glasses, and it wasn't even worth it because it doesn't work. Farty talks about not having contacts, like he lost his contacts, and I was like, holy shit, if I give him either contacts or glasses, he'll actually have a good hit rate, and that's just not how the game works, and he also can't wear the glasses.
That would have been cool, though. If he, like, literally can't equip anything else on his head except for just getting the glasses here. That would have been fun. Howdy.
Welcome to Snow Mountain.
Nice dynamite.
I was gonna say, you might want to move away from that.
Wah!
Yeah, those guys hurt.
Oh.
those guys hurt. Stay away from the explosion.
Oh, I gotta go heal. Got hit by a trolling football man. What makes these people do these things?
It's for
I
funny.
can take fall damage. If you take fall damage in pain mode and kill people, are they dead?
No.
Okay.
That's for that.
Oops.
Nice.
Look at Beastboine's toothy grin.
Where's the other song I'm looking for? Oh, there's Burning Sunset.
My dogs are barking again. Hold on.
Okie doke. Praise Wally. There it is. Praise Wally plays on the upper part of the mountain. Not on the lower, though. Ba-da-bap, ba-da-bap. I got songs queued up. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I can just do that. And this one's gonna be this. Perfect. Everything is all queued up the way that I need it to be. So, how's everyone doing? Oh, I think he's
Alright,
back.
so I don't think I have the glasses. Which means I must have saved before I went there.
Yeah.
Am I doing okay on health? Yeah, that's fine.
Just don't get blown up.
Yeah, will do.
Into Snow Mountain you go. Don't forget to
my
find your glasses.
My -2 climb speed.
Yes. There's one below. I was right, I gamed. Why do my eyeballs hurt?
Gamed and camed.
Gamed and camed indeed.
I want to find another Joy Mutant.
Yeah.
I want to use Beastboine to bite them back.
Beastboine goes to bite the Joy Mutant bites back and murders Beastboine.
I'd be sad.
I mean, it's entirely a possibility. Holy shit, that one guy on the bottom blew up so fast. Wink. These mad lads blowing up every 2 seconds.
I wanted to jump up, but I couldn't make it. Whatever, it's fine. Ooh!
No.
That guy was so fast.
God, the football guys are nuts. Why did that guy only go that far?
Why are you doing this to yourselves?
It's for the funny, Sean. Come on. You should understand. You like for the funny.
I do, but this is too much funny. I don't make that.
No, you
can
don't.
Go around.
There's a rope, yeah.
There's gonna be a whoa, though. What? Hello?
He's got a gun! Oh, Brad's dead.
Wasn't expecting to get shot.
Come on, bro. You should have expected the snowman to have a gun. You should probably heal up and cheat.
We're probably fine now. Whoa! Yeah, try Fireball. You're gonna die, and you're gonna hate it.
Is it the Shed Thoughts theme?
I think so.
Poggers.
Oh, I can't blind it. It's not weak to fire.
Man. Oh no, you found out who it is! Rupert Plowden!
I probably should have just healed at the place so I didn't have to use all my healing, but whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Give it a bite. Oh, that cost 17, right?
Yeah, it's 17, not 13.
Why are you not weak to fire? That's my question.
Because he's not an actual snowman.
Hello?
What? Elbow's dead.
Oh
no. Could have been worse. Could have been permadeath.
Could it have been with that guy?
No. I'm just saying.
Well, now I have to go back anyways.
Bro's gonna respawn all the exploding guys.
Do they actually respawn?
I don't know.
I wish I just went back and healed in the first place. I mean, I was full health there, to be fair, though.
Climb.
I don't even care to not take that fall damage. It's gonna take too long to climb down that rope.
Oh no, apparently they don't.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no, they might. It says once you reach the end of the run, you can use the truck keys to save the game and return as they won't respawn. But it's not necessarily saying that they just don't anyway. I don't know. We'll see.
You can walk around in the post game?
What? No. Like once you get to the top of the thing.
Oh, okay. Man, I hope my daughter's okay.
Never.
I killed 4 people for her. Actually, like way more than that.
You've killed a lot of people.
Just for the funny, which makes it okay.
Literally every person you fought, you've killed, other than the people in the wrestling ring.
But they weren't all for her. Some of them were for me.
Okay, yeah, you're right. How much money do you have right now?
300, pretty much.
Talk to the chest guy. See, because he sells a healing item, I think. And see how much you can buy. Horse jerky, yeah, that's real good.
How much should I buy? Why is it only increasing by weird amounts? Oh, because I have to go right.
I mean, it is, since you are close to endgame, it is recommended to buy as much horse jerky as possible.
There's no one else that I have to recruit with money?
No, I'm pretty sure there is literally no one else for you to recruit at this time.
Then yeah, horse jerky's really good. Wish I could buy rando rations.
Yeah, unfortunately you cannot. Rando rations are slim pickings.
I got all my other ones stolen, so...
Yeah.
Granted, was my fault. But we did a bit of trolling.
Alright, but realistically, if you were gonna pick, were you gonna pick your arms or your items?
I probably would have picked my items, honestly.
Damn.
But now having to do it without my arm kind of sucks, but at least I get the hard bit over first. I'm just doing full difficulty my first playthrough, I guess.
Yeah.
The guy I lost my other arm for isn't even alive anymore, so who even cares?
Honestly, since you get some of the best stuff for, like, everyone in this area, your best bet in pain mode would probably be to just bum rush that decision and get rid of your items, and then get the new good items.
I would imagine in pain mode you wouldn't have as many items anyways, because you'd be using them.
Well, I mean, in terms of the things to equip for your friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, doesn't he only take the stuff that was on Brad, though?
Oh, sure, you're right.
And, of course, whoever you choose to get shot if you do that in pain mode. I think I'll still probably do that in pain mode.
Damn, you're not gonna take the nipple?
I'm sorry, Master. I didn't mean to make you mad. Okay.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Oh, water gun! Okay.
No, he's just a snowman. That guy's a gun.
I hate you!
You should have expected it.
I did, but there was no way to prevent it. I guess God's call. Boink.
Apparently, if you run away fast enough, you can dodge the bullet.
Yeah, but then isn't he just gonna shoot again when I get close?
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
As far as I'm aware, they only shoot the one time.
I just assumed they were like the Hammer Boys.
Well, so I want to voice the big bad of the area.
Okay. Fine by me.
You'll see why. You will very clearly see why.
Rocket launcher!
That's not Rocket Impaler.
Actually, I'm just gonna go for Piercer.
That's not Rocket Impaler.
It is not. Oh. No, gee. Smell you later, losers. Pump fake. Nerd.
I like how you turned to him perfectly and said nerd. Gun!
Pump fake, idiot. Nerd.
See, you're good.
I'm awesome at this game. I'm the best Lisa player there ever was. By which I mean I only inflict statuses. It's really strong. Owie!
Yeah, apparently the gun hurts.
Yeah, it really does. Sure, make yourself heal. Do the thing where you close your wounds with God. Boink!
Nice.
You
His
look
true
exactly like the last
identity,
guy.
Edwin Olaf.
Do you have to kill me right before?
Yes.
Do I even have anything to revive him?
Yes.
I'm not using that. Can I put a little joy in front of his nose and he'll sniff it and come back?
That's not how that works.
It's like putting when your dog is asleep and you put a piece of food in front of them and they wake up. Except like a drug addict and drugs.
I mean, it could just be smelling salt, you know?
I would imagine that. How many days has this game taken place over, like, canonically? Like, a lot, right?
I think it's like a day.
But I've slept so many times.
Yeah, but that's just a gameplay thing.
That's true. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna say it's at least been like months, right? But if it's only been a day, that makes sense. I was gonna say, wouldn't Brad just be like kind of doing better now?
Maybe like a week at max.
Because I know that like when you immediately stop taking addictive substances, you're like you go through it, but then after like a couple months.
I will say there is a reason that your argument doesn't work, but you'll find out eventually.
I've already been force-fed it, so I'm probably addicted again.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Oh, whoopsie. Man, Brad has the teeth of a god.
Doo-doo-doo.
Bro's dentist is scared of him.
I don't think he has a dentist anymore.
Bro. I'm still wondering why I can shoot fireballs.
It happens.
Because also, he used to do like a stance with his hands in order to conjure the fireball, but now he just does a pose like where his hands used to be and he just shoots it out.
Hey man, he's really good at karate.
I guess he's got a mouth still. He can like breathe fire.
He's really good at karate.
You know what he's really good at? Making people fall over.
I remember reading from somewhere that time in the Lisa universe is distorted, which is why areas can be at different times of the day despite being next to each other. I mean, like, that's cool, but I don't think that's necessarily a thing.
That's like a cop-out, I feel like.
Wait, Nern mentions it? I don't remember Nern mentioning that.
I feel like it's like when books are like, oh yeah, this happens in space, because space works differently in this universe. Like, no, you wrote it because you didn't know what space did.
I just think the changing time of day stuff is just for aesthetic purposes. I don't think it's necessarily lore shit, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I could always be wrong.
What I've understood about the game so far is that it wouldn't make sense if there was a massive time thing going on. Because what it seems like to me is there was some sort of war that was happening, so they were developing joy mutants as like soldiers. But that didn't go right. So maybe something happened that made the world like this.
As far as I'm aware, you're slightly off. I don't think there was a war happening. They were just doing it as like a project in the background.
Ah, okay. What's my best knight voice? Boss, it's him!
Hmm.
Oh, we both got one eye.
I'll be dipped. You are the guy kicking everyone's ass for that chick. God damn. This is more bullshit than that bum call in 82.
Whoa. Those dang North City Lions? You tell him, boss.
You don't look so tough. Let's see what all that fuss is about. Let's get him, gang. Oh. By the way, I used to play college ball!
Oh, your hands smell mad bad.
And I dig my cleats deep, bucko.
Alright, well, you're not ready for this move. Home run head slide.
I mean, to be fair, this is the same universe where all the women disappeared with no explanation. Yeah, you got a point there.
Is there no explanation, though?
The explanation is the Flash happened, and we don't know what the fuck the Flash is, and we still don't get an explanation even in the DLC. The Flash is just the Flash.
Sounds like a nuke.
But it killed only the women?
No, I don't think it did. My interpretation is the reason why the women are gone is why the plot of the game is happening. That's probably what happened to every woman out there. But I'm imagining is that a nuke. No, they all got targeted by these dudes that were just like awful human beings after the world ended.
No. The world ended because the women were gone.
Is that why that's
yes
going on?
Yes, everything happened because of the Flash, where the woman disappeared.
I don't want to attack one of the fallen dudes. I guess you. Beastboine never gets hit, but he also never hits. Nice, the G's back up. Let's go for a home run head slide. You can use another Hell's Call, Hell's Kitchen. You can use another Hush on, I guess, you. And then you can whip this. No, he's fallen. I don't want to hit the fallen dudes. Oh, everyone's pretty much fallen. Okay, hit him.
Also, the reason I tried to do a different voice from when you said I used to play college balls is it's a Senator Armstrong reference, but I don't have a good Senator Armstrong voice, so it was just stupid.
Well, you back it up with a source. My source is that I made it the fuck up.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is I made it the fuck up.
Well, everyone's already inflicted by this. Okay. Use some weird pen on you. Beastboine, maybe you'll hit a hit this round. I hit you again because I don't like your hair. Nice. 5-man bleed, he's crazy. Oh, my dogs are barking yet again.
Buggers. Dude's just gotta leave in the middle of a fight, for real. For real. You. Oh yeah, let me look up one more thing here. Interesting. Odd that that's the fight theme for that. And that's that one, okay. Play fixed, we're set. I've got everything properly queued again. Look at that man floating in the background. Dude's popping off.
Okay, I think
Buffalo
it's
Van
fine.
Dyke's
Pepper's
doing a
just
good
crazy.
job.
Alright. Weird him out, buddy. Now gouge out some eyes.
Dude, Buffalo Van Dyke's popping off in the background.
Use it on you. You only got one left.
Also, I wasn't really thinking about it, but now that I have, you're probably finishing the game tonight.
Oh.
There is
Plus,
not
being
much
those
left.
really hard dudes wipe my team.
True.
Dude, imagine being unlocked. Must suck. Really must suck. Anyways, you want to get locked down again? Now let's hush you, actually. No, you're already hushed. Let's weird you. No, you're already weirded. Let's sear you. Oh, you know what it's time for, baby? Big stampede. Blink. Stop throwing bottles. Those are for soup. Ooh. Ooh. That team's crazy. Fireball 4. What does he have? You could stand to be bleeding. Let's burn you. And I don't want to paralyze you. Oh, nice. These guys suck. Imagine being weak. Do I go for it? The space hammer? You're still blinded, you're still burning. No, I could just apply hush on you.
Buffalo Van Dyke's
Fine.
doing a good job. What are you gonna do?
Let's bite
Gouge out
you.
his single eye?
I did gouge out his single eye.
That's fucked up.
Boink.
Nice. Didn't poison him though.
Yeah. Bo, what do you need to do? I think I need to reapply something. Burning. You can't do that, Bo. Try fearing him again. Universal hammer! No, I'll just burn him.
Damn. Kind of mid. Could have universal hammered him.
Yeah.
Damn, scared the poor man.
Where's my boys? I killed them.
Actually,
Do they come back?
I could be wrong, but I think this is one of the few fights where you don't actually kill everyone.
Oh, okay. Neat.
I could be wrong.
Ear driver? I don't think I've used that yet. It's Sutton's opponents, though.
It does Sutton.
I think I'll just go for Whip Flurry instead. Actually, no, I'll bite him. I don't know how much health he has, but getting a poison could be pretty cool. Ooh. Wait, I want to see the debuffs. Please don't die. No, I lost 2 of them.
Get it together.
Pick up the defenses. Make him bleed. Make him burn. And you just hit him with a whip. Boing. Boing. Oh,
Ow.
he's no longer scared. Oh,
Oh, he's out. Ah, son of a bitch. That's it.
and then he comes back. Oh no. I want him. Give me him. Your bomb.
Hell yeah, brother.
That doesn't sound good.
What the hell was that? You boys are on a constant fucked streak. How can we play ball if we can't even wrestle down this guy?
I don't remember this guy's voice. Sorry, Buff.
Sorry my ass, softy. You're all out. You! Bald guy! Your teamwork is on point.
We did do pretty good, if you don't mind me tooting my own horn.
I'm flying your colors from now on. Oh, and by the way, I'm taking my damn toolbox with me.
We can make a boat. Badass, I got him.
Alright, now just continue on up the mountain. There's more to do. Rest in peace, the Olathe Stampedes. They missed the lad, which understandable. Buff is a homie.
He is kind of cool. I'm kind of glad I have him.
I love
Is
Buffalo.
that an arm?
Yeah, and? Your point is?
A person pops out and attacks me.
I don't think anyone does.
Okay. There's a face.
Yeah, what of it?
It would be cool if there's like a joy mutant, but like made out of snow.
That would be interesting, but that also wouldn't make any sense.
I mean, do joy mutants make sense in the first place?
Yeah, they're mutants.
Yeah, they're actually pretty cool. I like them. Oh, hello.
You found him.
I was kind of expecting to face one here, but...
It is
Not like
Avocado's
that.
favorite mutant.
Bro is stretching.
His name's Peter.
Hey, Peter. Did I fear you? Probably not. Make you bleed. Let's blind you. Let's... I don't think I can paralyze you. Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh.
Alright, that's all I wanted to read. Now I must pay attention.
Let's
What Peter
burn
does.
you now. Let's go for a poison, actually. Bite.
There you go, you get to
Burn
bite a
him.
mutant.
Dang. Who's weirded out? A Jeep. Okay, that's not that bad.
Does he have Scream? He has Yell, yeah.
Actually, you're already feeling weird, aren't you? That's just God's call. It's I doubt I can fear him. Like, I really don't think I'd be able to.
Can confirm you
still-
cannot fear him.
You are still blinded. Okay. Nice. I
Bro
missed my
missed
beat.
coughing up blood.
What do you got? Okay, I don't remember the answer, but let's try to cure weird. Don't remember if I can. Might as well try. Universal Hammer! And bite him for the poison. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice! Okay, it's just a KO.
Yeah, it's just a KO, it's not death.
What did I just lose? I lost the status.
Lead.
Do I need a Jeet for the rest of this? Maybe. I'll use Bow next turn for it. Oh, he's no longer blinded. That's not good. Yeah, let's use your turn. Bring him up. I think I only have a fancy one, but that's fine. Poison doesn't really matter. I doubt I can paralyze you. Or can I? Can he be paralyzed?
Nope.
Okay. Let's go.
Damn. So, Peter is generally regarded as the second most lethal enemy in the game.
Interesting. Yeah, he didn't bite me, but...
He has Fatal Trump and Neck Break, both at 3. And he also has a very high attack stat.
What happened? Oh! I don't have a Jeep for this. And I bet you Harvey would have been good here. There's probably no point in using fire hits on you. I'd imagine you're immune.
Where? There it is.
Whip Flurry. Nice.
So, if you couldn't tell, it's not snow. Holy shit, you beat the crap out of him already.
Yeah. That's all burning bodies?
Yeah, it's ashes.
Crazy. Actually, I guess I could just use the car keys.
All right, go back to the wrestling village. You have one more thing to do.
Oh, wait. There's an item there.
Get
How
your
do I
item.
get to that item? How do I get there? Like that. Ouch. A Homer bat. Oh, wait, what's down here?
You have a banger song up next.
Wait, I have to take 500 damage again. I'm stupid.
Why?
Because there's a way over there. Hold on. I'll show you. Oh, wait, I don't have to.
Water. Oh yeah, you can one-shot that guy if you chuck... Or not one-shot, but you can deal massive damage to that guy if you chuck water at him.
Yeah, that's why I imagined Harvey would be pretty good there.
Alright, I gotta pull up some soundtrack.
Ouch. So where am I going?
The wrestling area.
Like the place where I heal?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because that guy wrestles, right? Or he plays ball, but he said he wanted to wrestle.
Well, that's not why.
Oh. Ouch.
I'm setting up all my music.
I'm probably pretty close to finishing that boat. And the Joy Mutant's gotta be the easiest thing to beat in the game, though, you know?
Yes.
I'm just too cracked with it. Actually, though, that guy was scary.
How's it going, Firebeast?
Imagine how good my team would be if I still had Harvey.
There's your hydrate.
Alright, so what am I doing here?
Go back to all the way to the right. You gotta find the truck.
Oh, right. I have the truck keys.
Yes, you do.
Soup! And you don't even have a reaction to me taking all your stuff?
Nope.
Oh, right. Rocks.
Oop. Didn't mean to do that.
You people do not learn. Curiosity has just killed you. Can you be knocked down?
One of the most banger songs in the series, bro. The song goes hard.
There's no music playing.
There's no music playing for you?
Yeah. Also, can he be knocked down?
No, he cannot.
Maybe stunned, paralyzed?
No, he can't.
Blinded it is. I'm also assuming this guy knows neck break just because he looks like he can.
He does not.
Okay. Can you be feared?
No, he cannot.
Oh, now there's music playing. Maybe it was just starting up.
Yeah, it's a slow start.
Oh, okay.
He can be knocked up, though. Okay, Bradley.
Hey, yo! Brad do need another kid. Power bomb.
Looks like the average Discord mod. What do you mean? This is not a Discord mod. This is a hunk of a man.
Mod. This guy's massive.
This guy will eat you for breakfast.
This is not a Discord mod. What?
Ideal male body? Exactly. Also, for some reason, he has a metal glove fused to his hand. Not really sure why he's got that.
Oh, he's dead.
He used decapitate!
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my god, that was so quick! I didn't expect it to be that abrupt!
Alright, well, can he be feared? Probably not.
No, he cannot be feared.
I guess I try to gouge him. I doubt I can.
Mind you, I guess I should say this now. This is the hardest enemy in the game.
Oh, okay.
Dead staying on your screen is a reminder of your mistakes.
Hit him with it! Universal hammer! No! We need those to hit. Okay. Burning just wore off. I need to give him a touch again. What can you do to help?
he has a unique permakill move called Decapitate.
Interesting. I was at least somewhat right about him being able to one-shot them.
He boasts the highest attack in the game, highest... well, not high. He has the highest attack in the game, highest HP in the base game. And he's got Decapitate out of 3. The dude's kind of, like, fucked up.
Okay. Throw dirty water at him.
You also get an achievement for beating him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you want your time? Do you want me to tell you how much HP he has, or do you want me to hold on to that information?
I was looking at the achievements yesterday just to see what I had, and I saw defeat Satan on there.
Yeah, he is the hardest enemy in the entire base game.
Well, he killed Beastboine.
So do you want me to tell you his HP, or you want me to hold on to that information?
Hold on to it.
Okay. I'll tell you some interesting things about
Alright, let's down to these two.
Whoa, he used it on... Oh my god! Oh no!
Yeah, this isn't going too great for me.
Oh no!
Okay.
He used it on Brad!
He's blinded. It's not working.
I don't think he's doing this. Yeah, you're done. I don't know, I believe in Bo.
Depression?
Oh shit, he depressed you.
Siren's Call?
Oh, look at that.
I got rid of Scared.
Let me see what depression does, because I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Stopped me from attacking, I'll tell you that.
No, that was Scared, I think.
Oh, okay.
What does depression do? Depression. Attack minus 20%, defense minus 70%, agility minus 30% for 3 to 4 turns.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so...
He's not even... Lead isn't working on him. Throw, I guess... Bottle of dirty water?
I'll give you some good Satan facts as you're fighting him here. Many things led up to the loss of his hand. The story behind it is something that cannot be explained thoroughly without breaking down.
Okay, depression's gone. Okay, so is Brad.
Depression's gone, so is Brad.
I lose. I can't revive Brad, and he can't attack.
Well, hope the status is outdue. You can put him to sleep, maybe. See if that works. Just let the status do their thing.
Didn't work. Wait, sleep works on him?
I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, well, Bo's dead. Well, on the bright side, your party's alive now.
We run it back. No, we run it back.
So... Satan came for blood? He really did.
No, we run it back.
Oh, why is that? Why is that on screen? I don't need that. Wait, get out of there.
We run it back, boys. We don't take L's here.
This man is a professional at slicing people's heads off. He is.
Yeah, he did it like 6 times that fight. Well, 5, not 6.
So I will say, Satan was kind of a pushover for me.
That's been like every mutant for me. Just
I
that
don't know how I managed it, but I somehow like made Satan roll over. He didn't use decapitate on me at all. And if he did it on Brad.
Round 2, nerd. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Alright. While you're back in the fight, let me give you another Satan fun fact. He claims decapitating people is as easy as learning the symbols.
No poison, dang. Okay.
That's every status affected. If you want to do anything, yeah, use...
We can cure those.
Good shit.
Vegeta's depressed. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, Satan's a very, very interesting one.
So what I noticed last time is that bleed wasn't working on him.
He can be bled.
Okay, weird. I must have just missed it a lot. Let's hush him, I think. Beastboine, just whip. Nice. Powerbomb? That's fine. Nice. This is the one. We run it back. We can serum this turn. I can't use bite again. I know he can be poisoned because I poisoned him last time. There it is.
Rip.
Okay. Alright. Please poison him. Bottle of dirty water.
With another character down, let me read another Satan fact. The raw human meat in his truck was ground up with his bare hands and is being preserved like he would for wine.
Okay.
Damn, he only got you crying that time?
Let's cure that anyways.
I just looked up his HP. Yeah, it's it's something. Technically speaking, Firebeast, you can say in chat because I don't think Sean has it open, but
I do not. I've been keeping chat closed for these on purpose.
But I think everyone else in chat currently knows.
Oh, he's scared now. That's bad. Bo being scared is actually bad.
It is quite a bit.
What am I missing? Burn hasn't been working, so I'm not going to try it. I think it's just a waste of time. Okay. Bo's no longer afraid. Bo's still crying, but that's fine. He doesn't need to hit anything. Use your God's Call. And Rocket Impaler. Nice.
Alright, I read your message there, Firebeast. I'm just not going to read it aloud because I don't want to jinx the poor man.
Okay, poison's gone, so we need to throw another. What's up? Here. Bind. Okay. So I can try searing again, but it hasn't been working.
He is not immune to fire, so I don't know why it's not working, but...
There's the poison again. Nice.
Nice.
Pressed and bleeding.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bleed's a little rough, but you can deal with it. I don't think you can either.
I can do that, so... What are we missing on him? Bleed, I guess. And you could try burning him this turn, sure. There we go. Okay. He's not weird anymore, so I can reapply that with Bo. And then go for... this.
Understandable. I get that.
Powerbomb? Okay.
Powerbomb. Powerbomb's kind of what you want.
Yeah. What do I want to do with you? I guess try to bleed him still.
Ajit definitely wants to blind.
Yeah. Blind is what's keeping me alive right now.
Hey!
There he goes.
Oh, he missed it. Nice! Defeating me means nothing, for I am just a man named Mike. And that brings me to, another fact. Although there is a song in the game that is, called I Am Satan, that is not his theme song. His theme song is Exploding Hearts, because he isn't Satan, he's just a man named Mike.
What is going on?
What is going on? What the fuck did you do? What the hell? What?
Why do I find bugs in every game? Oh, I fixed it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh
yeah, Sean, his HP is 80,000.
Well, I lost 2 team members, but we killed him.
He has 80,000 HP. The highest underneath him for HP is, I believe, Beatty with 20,000.
Wait, here's the gang sign. Whoopsie.
Firebeast said you weren't doing all that bad. Hippity hop, bippity bop, your attempt will flop, even though it didn't. You did good that time. And Avocado said you were hitting the gritty.
I was hitting the gritty. Alright, Shock Lord. And who else? Who do I add to this slot?
Buffalo, why not?
Buffalo.
Yeah, throw the man on.
Alright.
Man,
Okay.
I can't believe you got 2 KOs there. That's fucked.
Okay, Bo wears the belt of champions.
I mean, Bo's the one who survived, so I get it.
And you last. Okay, you can't equip anything anyways.
Got addicted to a new Roblox game? What game? I'm glad Beastboine died. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Beastboine is doing so well, though. I love Beastboine.
He was the weakest link. Bro, leave my man Beastboine alone. Also, you can just go to the right now.
Off. What do you mean? He dodged everything. Don't I have to make a boat or something?
Just go to the right.
Wasn't there a thing? Wasn't there like I got a map or something?
You already did that.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, you did the resort map.
I thought I got another map on top of that.
No, there's only 3.
Okay. Well, dang, I killed Satan.
You did indeed.
Up, dude. I am tardy. And guess what? The girl stole my boat. She sailed to that island over there. It's unbelievable how resilient she was. I was completely overpowered. Now, I do have a brother who has a boat, but he couldn't possibly make it over here. The water's too rocky, but if we could build a new boat, I could take you to her. I just need some wood, a sail, a way to propel the boat, and some dudes over there together. You get all that, we got a deal. So get to it.
Bro's fucking rap godding.
Oh, you got all those supplies to make a boat? That's great. Let's get to building the sucker. Are you ready to go? I know the girl's over there on the island. Make sure you got everything you need.
Yeah,
Actually, no, I'm not ready yet.
You can't go back from this point, so...
Okay.
Also,
crash.
Also, Firebeast said, well, he didn't dodge everything if he died. Which, fair. So what are you going to do?
I want to see if I could buy more,
Fair.
stuff.
Very fair. It's definitely a good idea.
And then I may have to take a quick AFK again, because I believe I have to put my dogs out.
For a second, I thought you were going to say put your dogs down, and I got really concerned.
Oh yeah, for every death in this game, I'm feeling done. So. Nah, I just gotta go. I think they gotta go pee. So I'll be right back.
Understandable. That Eminem, bro. Poor Shardy. No, is that Shardy? That's Tardy? That's Tardy. That one's Tardy. Poor Tardy. Brad, put your joy away, Brad. I'm not getting my arms cut off with you right now, Brad. For death in this game is another animal I make endangered. Oh no, that's a lot of endangered animals. That's a lot of endangered animals. Oh lordy. So, how do we think he's going to react to the end? I'm curious. Because I know Sean is not a very emotional person, but I feel like he's going to have a reaction to the end. At least something. He's not gonna cry. He's definitely not. There's no way in hell. I know him too well. He's not gonna cry. But he's gonna have a reaction of some sort. Maybe a little bit of dismay. I don't think I lost anyone to Satan on my first playthrough. Neither did I. My team popped off on Satan. The only permakill that got me was Beatty, and it was Shocklord. I don't know the end. That's fair. You tell him to swap his party out for only people who hate bread. Nah, I think it's better if he has some people who like bread. Which, does anyone on his party like bread? No, he's got Shocklord and he's got Buffalo. So yeah, there are some people that don't mind bread. But Bo doesn't give a shit as far as I remember. There's 3 endings. 2 of them are not that different, and then the 3rd ending just adds more to it. Oh my god, it's Joyed again. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same, just a couple of dialogue differences, and then an extra part to the end of the pain mode ending. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see his reaction. I know for a fact he's probably going to want to play the DLC. Which would probably be next week, I would assume. He might be back, might not, no. Never mind. Let me pull this up so I can pull up something again. First, second, third, and fourth, and then yeah, just looked it up. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Why do I have this? I throw out this little bag. Stupid dad. Can't wait for Tears of the Kingdom this night, dude. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So I wasn't that hyped for it, but then the final trailer came out, and I was like, "Holy shit, bro! This looks fantastic." So I am very, very excited. I will be finishing. I'm finishing Breath of the Wild tomorrow. So that'll be fun. And then I just gotta wait the rest of the time for Tears of the Kingdom. That's gonna be very interesting. I can't even repeat it. That's a weird game, yeah. Yeah, it's a very odd one, but you know, it's pretty good. I like how I started playing this song way too early, because the song isn't supposed to play in-game until he gets to the next island. But I just didn't bother to, queue anything else up, so we're just gonna keep listening to it. Why do I have 2 Discord messages? Who the fuck is messaging me? Oh, you retard. Have you played Titanfall 2? No.
Ritorno. Hello.
I'm muted. There we go.
Whee! Hey, Tardy. I'm not reading all this. Okay.
I believe you can do it. You can rap God better than anyone else.
True. I can talk pretty fast.
Yay, Bo. Yay.
Bo's my boy. Oh.
I said boat.
I was supposed to be reading that. Let them sleep. They'll need it. My team needs some rest. I've only got a mouth.
Hey, man. That mouth's 2 crazy things.
They barely spoke with each other? Alrighty, this looks good to me. Keep your voice down. Why? We should wake your guys and get going. No. Just me and you. What? Why? Marty, let's go. Hi, Bo. Oh, what the hell? Why are you moving the boat like that?
I don't even want to know, Firebeast.
The sailing theme is so good.
Yeah. Tardy's shanty. It goes hard. Even though this one's tardy. Barty, Shardy, and Tardy. Hey, look, it's his boat. Rip his boat. How did she do that? It's honestly impressive.
How did she get the boulder there, and then how did she get to land?
You can swim, maybe.
This far?
Maybe. Maybe that's not her boat. Maybe that's just some other boat.
I was gonna say, this is a pretty long swim for a child.
I mean, I don't think anyone ever taught her how to swim. So
I don't even think two-arm Brad can do that.
I don't know. Two-arm Brad is buff as fuck.
So many bottles. Okay, she's on this island somewhere. Let's go find her. I'm ready for some action. Oh. What do you mean, no? That's not gonna happen. Huh? Hey, fella, I didn't go through all that just... Yeah. I want a piece of that little bitch. What?
No, Tardy!
Oh, I didn't rest.
No!
Oh, wait, he's weak.
Yeah, he's not strong.
Alright, well, I'll take this time.
What did you say about friends?
What did I say?
Did you say something about friends?
No, I just said I didn't rest.
Oh. Look, it's my last tequila? Bro, I don't think your tequila is in a whiskey bottle. Or a beer bottle.
Shardy, Barty.
That's
on you, buddy. Man. That's on you. You did that.
You did. He's dead. And then there's Chunky. He did. DK.
That's why your brother, the truck driver, is so cool. Because he's not you.
His brother.
What was his voice again?
But he's an old man now. You can do an old man voice. Or I can do an old man voice.
Those little blue things. Yeah, it's called Joy, Dad. Or Pa. Or no, Grandpapa. Where did you get that? Somebody gave them to me. They don't taste any good. But they make you feel good. Sweetheart, I don't think you should take those. What? What are you looking at? Who's there? What are you? You. I can't believe you're still alive. Bradley.
Up to you.
Dad. You. Brad, stop. Don't hurt him. He saved my life. Move. Move. Oh. I kicked her. Hey, don't you hit her.
The child!
Have I been villain the whole time?
Is dead? No, the child is not dead. He just kicked her. She's not dead.
I chose to not hit him, let it be known.
Bro is beating the shit out of his dad, though.
Let it be known, I chose not to do this.
Yes, sir, but you are, you're getting a little funky in the head.
Old man can't even get up.
He couldn't get up in the first place. I don't...
Oh.
Why did you bite him?
Thought it'd be funny.
If it killed him, it would have been funny.
Ow.
Don't lose to your papa.
Yeah, I made a mistake. No more trolling. Hey, stop that. Water bottle.
Why would a water bottle cure crying?
I don't know. Hydration does a lot of good things for you. Chat, that was time for you to redeem a hydrate.
No. I want to shake your dad's hand.
Stop! Oh, Stop! Don't hurt him.
Man hasn't gotten out of his chair in 30 years. He doesn't look like he's
No,
getting out of his chair.
No!
There you go, Firebeast.
Don't make me hit the kid. Please, don't make me hit the kid.
Destroy the child.
You cannonball! I'm sorry, kid. I didn't choose to. They're making me.
Poor buddy.
I'm having a psychotic episode. Apologies, buddy.
Just guard it. Even if you just guarded, it would not work. You do need to actually start fighting.
Yeah, my theory with guard is it's just gonna be a never-ending fight. I just have to do this. Why are you doing this? Hey, where'd your glasses go?
I don't know if you noticed, but his name changed.
Father?
Yeah, it was Marty Armstrong. Now it's just Father.
Hey, I got Megs. Please don't tell me she's dead. Bradley! I've changed. Lisa, baby. I'm sorry. Don't speak that name near me.
I would say do save in a different slot for this.
Damn it.
You stole your boat.
She took the boat.
The child will not reform from many quakes now. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Well, more bottles for you. You can also go back in the cave and see if your dad's still there.
I know there are bottles in there too. Nothing remains.
Just fucking eviscerated him, bro.
Did I though? Didn't I get knocked out?
Mind you, you eviscerated him and then blacked out.
Please play the theme. Oh, it's kind of distorted, but...
My man got snapped, OMG. Yeah, it's, yeah.
This dude's very buoyant.
Hey, man, leave Tardy alone.
I'm not saying anything about it, I'm just saying this is working very well. Man, so I could have almost recruited everyone on one playthrough if I wasn't an idiot.
My guy has rations for the boat trip, too. He does. Don't hit the rock, Tardy. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I was clicking space in case I had to jump.
We could have done this with Farty the whole time. The lard will last forever.
Well, that's
Goodbye,
drifting away.
Tardy.
No more corpse boat.
Yeah, sorry, you can't use Tardy as a boat anymore.
The end is nigh. Achievement.
Yeah, don't fall off here, please.
It'd be funny though.
It would be funny, but, like, don't.
I'd have to go through all that boat riding. Oh, my bike's gone.
Yep.
I guess it's better that I walk. It's for dramatic effect.
Titanic theme plays.
Actually... I don't have it. Okay. I was gonna say I'll drink a cola. Just because I know I have horse stance, but I'd rather be topped off.
Yeah,
But-
unfortunately, you don't got any.
Yeah, I think I may have had one. Maybe I used it against...
I think you used it last stream.
I got one during this stream, though.
Oh, well,
I don't know when I
wasn't
used
paying
it,
enough
though.
attention to know when you used it this stream, yeah.
Unless I didn't use it and it's just one of those items that disappears. I wouldn't imagine that would be the case.
Yeah, I don't think it would be.
I must have used it. Cola?
Item.
That's pretty good too.
Gremlin.
Why are there rando rations here?
I wonder.
Does that mean rando might be here? Haven't I fought Rando and he like one-shot everyone?
No, you fought Buzzo.
Oh, right.
Rando is the one you ran the motorcycle into.
Yeah, and then he apologized for me hitting him with a motorcycle.
And he was crying about it. He was very upset that he broke your bike. The 10,000 red skulls should make it obvious.
Does Rando have a red skull thing?
Yeah, he has a red skull mask.
I heard that. What is that? Hold it. I'm not done yet. Look at me, Bradley. I didn't think God cared about me. Hell, I used to clean toilets, but not in this world. Now I get the girl. And why are you stabbing her? Finally, I get what I deserve. Don't touch her. What? Her face? Gotta brand her. No way everyone will know she's mine.
That's Sticky's dad, by the way? Oh! That's Mr. Agonelli. I see. Is this homeless guy asking for money? Or the homeless guy? Yes, it is. It is Mr. Agonelli. Holy shit, you're beating the crap out of him.
Face, my mark on history.
I mean, to be fair, Mr. Agonelli was abusive to Sticky as well.
Honey. Here, cover up. I don't want this. But you're hurt. Your face. I don't want your help. Why can't you leave me alone? What? What do you want from me? You've done nothing but hurt me. I want to help you. Rick, Icky, that's not what they say. They don't know me, buddy. Nobody does. I do, Brad. I know what you really are. You're a monster. Taking everything away from me. And Marty, what you did to him, only a monster could do that.
You did obliterate him.
You don't know him. I know he was a better father to me in a few days than you ever were.
He has become a failure. Your class type changed to failure.
Hey, I can equip the bare chest.
Nice.
Cool.
Kill the child, take her life.
I don't want to unless the game makes me.
Toby sitting in Brad's inventory watching all this go down. Do you still have Toby on you?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
You do!
He watched me sail away from his brother.
Yep.
Hey, no fall damage.
Yeah, no damage, Pog.
Hey, it's Rando's truck. That's crazy.
Gasoline!
Oh, that's what I got all those bottles for. Give.
Yes, indeed, avocado. Yes, indeed.
Empty. Locked. What did this place used to be? Probably
Used to
prison.
place.
Oops. Rando rations, a classic. Whatever this thing is.
That's just a wheel.
Ah.
Gasoline! Bro wants the item instead of gasoline, I see.
I can get both.
I mean, yes.
Rando rations are pretty good too. I wouldn't mind some of those.
Man, they seem to be stocking you up.
Yeah, with like the best healing item in the game and fire bombs, but
Not just fire bombs, diesel fire bombs, the stronger ones.
It seems like I can use all of them 4 times, but
Yeah,
I'll always use it an extra time just to make sure.
of course, of course. Man, who fucking decided to put all these platforms up with the barrels like this?
Man, it sure is so weird that there are a ton of bottles and then a ton of generators and then, you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I can go that way. Or I can just climb back up.
You know you need to go that way to climb up.
Oh, do I? Oh yeah, I dropped down from here.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, save crow. Okay, I did that to file 2. I don't know if I should have done that, but...
No, I would keep everything. You're not gonna get... Okay.
Oh, I didn't know I'd get locked out. I always get curious.
Fair enough. Continue.
Well, I missed out on a few firebombs, whatever. Into the line, friend. She belongs to Rando now. Cool skull, bro. What happened to her face? It's ruined. The bald guy did it. Honey. You need to run. Now. Buddy. Who are you? Oh.
The squad.
How did you get here? You float here on a corpse too? You came.
It just won't be for nothing. I'll miss you.
I barely know you. And maybe it isn't my place to speak. But this is humanity's last hope, brother. We gotta do what we gotta do. Sorry, friend.
I don't like this. Guys, this ain't right. Brad, I don't want to hurt you. Stand down, please. Can't have her. All of you people are filling her head with nonsense, blinding her. You don't understand. I have to have her. I'm sorry, guys. Burning head slide.
Mm-hmm.
Fire blast.
Shock Lord doesn't want to do this.
A familiar tune? I don't want to kill you, Bo.
But Wyatt is crying.
I don't want to kill you, Bo. I can't horse stance.
Nope. Shock Lord is crying.
I actually want to do this. Yeah. Okay. I want to be topped off for the next fight, because I think there's going to be more after this. Oh no, I'm crying. Sorry, boys. End of the road. The two of you I don't really care about. I care about Bo, but this is what the game's making me do.
Shocklord was the only one in that group that was like, man, I don't know how to fight you.
Yeah, but Bo didn't say the stupid thing that the general did. Or there. Where he was like, oh, she's the world's savior, dude. Bo basically just apologized about what they were doing.
Shocklord's dead. Now, mind you, different characters have different dialogue and different actions during that fight. Some characters genuinely just hate you and will try to beat the shit out of you.
I think that was you.
Yeah, I got you.
Brando!
Face.
Sir, you don't have to speak.
Don't worry, little girl. The face is nothing. The inside, it's what matters. I didn't know you were strong.
Brando. Who's saying this? He spoke. Oh no, that was the guy in front. Yo, he spoke, dog. That was the first time I've ever heard him. Oh wait, that's the skeleton guy. That's the first time I've ever heard him. His voice sounds so weak. I can't believe it. Wait, what about the bald guy? We haven't forgotten. Face it, you can't win. Just give up now and walk away with your life. You don't need to die today. No. You don't understand. I've been dead for 35 years. Today is the day I live.
Why Crisp and RT just try to straight up beat the shit out of you, apparently? Darth Vader? That is not what that voice was, but close enough.
Okay, this theme goes hard.
Yeah. I have
That's
no
an
idea.
Elisa soundtrack. Goes hard.
Dude, the Lisa soundtrack goes very hard. Especially the DLC. The DLC has some mad bangers.
Oop, I may have to be right back again.
Oh no. Hey look, it's the crow guy. I didn't even realize. Man. I'm very, very curious as to how his, how it's gonna go. How he's gonna react to the ending. Oops. Oops, I've committed a murder? He's committed more than just one. In fact, he's committed a lot. Quite a lot. Do-do-do. trying to find what song was supposed to be played during the last fight. I want to see a clip of a friend squeaking? Not really? If I'm being honest. What song? Oh, he's back.
I am.
This music slaps though? It does. Least of the painful music goes hard.
I really didn't kill with that.
You guys are thinking, bro. For real.
For dropkick move.
Nice.
That move's bad. I guess because I have no
Ziggler.
arm.
There you go.
This guy's stronger than I thought. He can't possibly take down all of us. Kill him.
Hey, you're fighting Skull Guy.
I'm stunned.
Are you sure about that? Seriously. This one man is taking on a whole army.
Wish he was this strong the entire playthrough.
Nah, not allowed.
He's coped with his arms being gone and now he's stronger.
Ooh, nice too.
And head slide's broken.
It really is.
I should have been using this move a long time ago.
Well, I mean, this gives you a much more powerful version of it.
That's true, but even back when it wasn't powerful, having the ability to make everyone fall over.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Alright, I think I might rando again.
I feel like you're doing that way too early.
Really?
I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I like being topped off for the next fight, though.
That's fair. Alright, now might be good to top off for next fight. They're called random rations because Rando made every single one himself. Okay then. Interesting.
What the hell? He's not a human. How is he still alive? Maybe because you guys suck. I have the ability
That guy's got a gun! Oh wait, two guys have a gun, never mind. Oh my god, did you full party fall? Holy crap. Bro literally tripped the full party, that's nuts. This dude's going sicko. Did you notice something?
Notice something?
Yeah. In your skills.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it. Does that give me SP?
I don't know. Help me, Lisa, cry out for relief.
I'll find out in a second.
Fair enough. No, it does give you SP.
This also makes me cry.
Oh yeah, of course, it's called cry.
We don't miss in this house. We full party style.
I see Sean not using the fire bombs. He likes his head slide, okay? Let the man do what he's gotta do.
I didn't know I was supposed to be using fire bombs for this.
I mean, you're not necessarily supposed to, but they do give you a fuck ton, so you can't use them.
I was just imagining there was gonna be a worse fight after this.
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that. There you go.
Give him the girl.
Brad's going on a rampage. Sean died. Sean's dead, he's gone.
I unlocked the ability Scream.
Yes, you have.
Oops, wrong thing. It hurts. You have to scream. That's probably for healing.
It could also possibly scare them, because that's normally what Scream does.
I guess I should test it. I'll
At least
test it if
when
it
you-
hits everyone.
I was gonna say, at least when the mutants scream, it scared everyone.
Yeah, it
Yeah, there you
scares.
go, scares.
Well, everyone knows Scare is just a worse version of Fallen.
It's literally the same. Actually, now I'm curious. Is one better than the other? Fallen is cannot act, 0 evasion, 1 turn. That is definitely not correct. Scared is cannot act, 0 evasion, 1 to 3 turns.
There. I'm gonna have so many fire bombs left over.
You are. You are indeed.
New homies die.
Oh.
It's gonna make me cry, homies. Here, let me do that real quick.
Bald weeps.
Back to usual.
Fair. Sick 3 Fallens.
Alright, predict who you think is gonna die first. I'm guessing Archer.
I'm guessing the bald guy. Fuck.
I was gonna give it to you if they died on the same turn.
Hey, he's second at least.
Pitiful.
Holy, dodging. Clint
You
Moss
die.
moment? Clint Moss moment indeed.
This is a Clint Moss moment. Why is he going so hard?
Clint Moss is disgusting. What the fuck?
This dude has no fear. I'm gonna diesel bomb you. And it would be funny if I did it.
Yeah, Wiz dies last? I mean, that's fair, but still.
I feel like I didn't get hit that much.
Oh, that's me.
Yep.
Buddy, stay back.
Oh. Much.
Master need to fight. She is the future.
It's just like it. Bro's ripped.
He's fucking ripped, bro.
Alright! Oh, he resists it. Ouch. You should stop doing
Number
that.
2 to Rando, his right-hand man. Yeah, I guess Clint Moss is just kind of gaming.
I don't know what statuses hit him.
I can try to look it up.
I'll just throw another firebomb for now. I know he resists it, but it's doing good damage. I still have a ton of Hearst jerky, so this isn't really concerning.
Can't be fallen.
Can be fallen?
Cannot be fallen.
Oh, okay. I thought you said can be, and I'm like, oh. Oh, no, I don't want a rando ration. Thank you. I want to use Diesel Bomb. To burn him again. Ouch. More jerky. I guess I'll try Dropkick. That did nothing. Let's try another Fire Blast. Also, that doesn't do much. Okay. Diesel Bomb. I'm on fire. Eh.
I don't know if you've noticed, but he's doing very specific moves.
He's doing my moves.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed. Are you burning? No. Thank you. How come his fireball can burn? Mine can't. Crazy.
You suck.
You're stronger than me.
Yes. I mean, look at him. He's fucking ripped.
Bro, so's Brad.
Brad has
He's
literally a
just been
chubby man.
He's just been bulking. Don't bully him. I don't know how many of these firebombs I should be saving.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't want the answer to that. Crazy that this resisted is still my highest damage though.
I will tell you that the firebombs were definitely more meant for the group of enemies and not a single target.
I mean, yeah, but they still do the most damage to rando anyways.
Fair.
And the single target, or the group boys, weren't really a threat. Actually, are you still burning? No. Diesel bomb. Didn't burn. Nice. This theme goes hard too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use a rando, sure. Rando should start popping some rations.
I think he gave them all to you at this point.
There. Ooh, bleeding. Ouchie.
Broken man.
He just looks like a skull. Creepy. Sorry, dude. How it's gotta be. Ouch. Ouch. As a broken man, you're still pretty strong. Guess he's still a buff broken man.
He is. He is indeed.
That move hurts. Ouchie. I should bite him.
That would be kind of funny, yeah.
I am kind of curious about that as to how much damage a bite would do.
Probably not much at all.
It's like I'm strong now.
You can try.
Oh.
Never mind, you killed the man. You really are the best.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to crit him.
Thank you for everything.
Why are you thanking me?
Have you not figured out who he is yet?
The broken man. I'm slow.
Mm-hmm. You really call throwing firebombs a martial art?
Okay, let's check. I see if the walking was automatic. Buddy. It's over. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you trying now? Why weren't you there when I needed you? You've taken everything away from me. I know. I finally had a chance at life and you take it away. Tom. Why are you trying to hurt me so much? You make me sick. I hate you. Stop. I know you hate me. I know. Why, Brad? Why'd you do this to me? I had a chance to choose something for myself. No, buddy, you didn't. For good or for evil, it didn't matter. Those men wanted to use you. People are always going to try to get you, and use you, and hurt you. Choose your life for you. Don't preach to me. Please. It's too late for that. Can't just be a father all of a sudden. I just, for once, want to do something good. I'm the one that was supposed to protect you. I can't let anyone hurt you. Brad, you've hurt me the most. Buddy, can you do something for me? Please. Wait. Hold me. Why? Want to know what it's like? I'm begging you. But yeah. Did I do the right thing? That was fantastic.
So, Rando,
Hmm.
you didn't figure out who that was?
No, he's just like a weird flesh guy. I don't know. I guess I didn't really think about it. I'm not good at remembering the characters' names, though.
Do you not remember in the flashbacks where there was a kid who, Taster, it's your fault, who wanted to join your classes but he didn't have money?
Oh my god. That's why he knew all my moves.
Yep. Wake up, buddy.
Oh, I'm a joy mutant.
Oh my god, do you still have Toby?
It'd be funny if he was dead. I do
You
still
still have
have him.
Toby.
I haven't eaten any of my joy, though.
Once you eat joy, you turn into a mutant. There's no going back.
Oh, no matter what?
Yes. So even if he didn't force you, you would have turned into a joy mutant anyway.
Wait, so that means eventually the rest of the bee and the guy with the 2 guns, they all would have turned?
Yep.
That's crazy. It's a failure. Oh, well, it's a failure. The joy has no use to our investors. They say it can't be used as a weapon. Once it's gone into effect, the user begins to lose control. They no longer make choices for themselves. Only the user's innermost desires come out. The only plus is that it doesn't take a lot of joy to start the transformation, but still, they say it has no military benefits. I guess that means...
Enough. I've known this from the start, you fool.
What?
They've served their purpose. We got their money, and now they're gone. And now it's time for me to build my world.
How's that again? Yato?
Yato.
Yato. You're acting insane. This whole thing has fallen apart. You've lost it all. Time to let this go.
Shut up. If you feel that way, then, why don't you leave? Exactly. We both have our reasons for staying. Besides, I have a plan.
And what's that?
Nancy. I'll use her.
Jesus Christ, Yato. That's your daughter. And furthermore, you can't possibly expect that to work. It won't be that simple. You're fucking insane.
Bernard. Once you taste of power like this, you will understand me.
Yato. For the last fucking time. My name is not Bernard. It's Brad. Buzzo. I was wrong.
You were
That
very
makes sense,
wrong.
though. That makes sense, though.
And that is least of the painful, sir.
Wow. Crazy. That makes sense, though, Yato giving people joy. Because he knows what it's gonna do.
Buzzo had a vendetta against Brad, but, you know.
Why do you have a vendetta against Brad?
You don't learn it in Painful.
Okay. I was gonna say, that was the part I never really understood about that character, was that, like, he chopped off 2 of my arms, killed, like, 5 of my people. Well, not 5, 4. I guess I saved Terry. They killed 4 of my dudes, or 3 of my dudes, I guess. Chopped off my arms, and stole all my stuff, and then fed me joy, which I already ate joy, so I was already gonna turn. I guess he sped it up, probably.
So, part of the reason he was doing that is because people start mutating when they're put under high physical or mental stress, which is why you were having those flashes of red and the random bouts of violence.
Makes sense.
But yeah, it's I think it's explained a little more in the DLC where if you take joy, you're pretty much guaranteed to turn into a mutant at some point. It's just the more you take, the faster the process becomes.
Interesting.
And do you know who Lisa is?
Is that Yato's daughter?
No.
I always assumed it was either Brad's daughter or Yato's daughter.
Close with Brad's daughter. So, you've seen her quite a bit in the game, and you see her right here on the title screen. That is Lisa. That is Brad's sister.
Brad's sister. Oh, okay, so he never had another daughter. That was his sister.
It was his sister who was mentally and physically abused by his father and eventually committed suicide. Which is why you have those flashbacks about Lisa and thinking a little bit of you didn't do enough, and that's why you wanted to try so hard with Buddy.
Interesting.
There is more lore to be learned from the DLC, so I'm trying to step around some things.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't connect it to Yato at the end, is because like I kind of didn't understand him at all.
Buzzo.
Buzzo. Yato's the scientist, yeah. Because like I really didn't understand anything going on with that guy.
Does he know who Yato is? Why would he know who Yato is yet?
Well, I know he's a scientist, and I know didn't I see his body?
No, you did not. You saw the body of the scientist. The one that mutated was Dr. Lamont.
Dr. Lamont was who I saw.
And then the other body was just another random scientist.
Okay. So I guess, yeah, I don't know anything about him other than he seems to be one of the primary driving forces for the creation of Joy.
Yes. He was, in fact, the lead of the Joy Project.
It seems to be that he wanted the world to wind up the way it is. In its current state. So whether or not he had a driving force in the light, was that what it's called?
The Flash.
The Flash. Yeah, whether or not he had a driving force in the Flash is something I don't know about. I'd imagine he did.
So that is one thing that I don't think is ever fully explained. It is implied that Yato had something to do with the Flash, but it's never explicitly stated.
Yeah, it seems like Buzzo and Yato both had something to do with that. More so Yato, but Buzzo definitely wasn't resisting. The only part that's open for me is why Buzzo did everything to Brad. Like
that is explained earlier, a little more in the DLC.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, part of it could have been just trying to lead Buddy away from Brad. Seeing Brad's fits of anger and the things that he does, Buddy would probably be driven away from Brad, so that's like one obvious thing. But I don't know if there's anything else to it. I imagine that there would be.
Bradley said because Brad's a dick.
He kind of wasn't originally. Like, if we think about what my Brad canonically did during the beginning of all of this, he sacrificed his arm for a man that he barely knew.
Yeah, but Buddy didn't see that.
Yeah, but I'm responding mainly to Brad being a bad person. I don't think he was when this started. I think it was due to
But
Joy.
To be fair, he was also murdering everyone he came across.
Yes, but
whether
like,
they were in his way or not.
To an extent, though, a lot of them were threats to him, and at that point, in this type of world, though, where he sleeps at a campfire and he wakes up and one of his people is being held at gunpoint, is Brad going to just walk by people normally?
Yeah, but to be fair, some examples of people you killed in the beginning. There was a guy sitting next to a radio who was minding his own business, and then when you attack him and kill him, he goes, "Man, I was just looking for some peace." There was a guy who was literally sleeping that you beat the shit out of until he died.
Did I do that?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Well, that was just for a prank.
Yeah, just for a prank, yeah. Brad was a bit selfish, not giving the baby to the guys who could properly care for it.
Who was it that asked for the baby at the start?
TBH, a lot of them just fight him for stupid shit, like interrupting them when they were staring at a wall. Yeah, but those people are also probably drug addicts.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean, right? Brad isn't necessarily a bad person. A lot of Brad's actions are influenced by the fact that he's turning into a monster.
Well, at the beginning, he's not really turning into a monster yet. It's the events of the game that really send him down the path.
Yeah, but like, even then, there's some driving force. Because if stress starts turning him into a monster, and he's already taken joy, and he just saw his daughter get kidnapped, and all of his friends are missing, like that's probably going to speed up the process a bit. So, like, I don't think Brad is necessarily the bad guy. I think that Brad becomes the bad guy in reaction to what happens.
He was also like, selfish in the fact that he was like, oh, I want to take care of this child for myself and not help save the world. That is the
selfish part. And like a lot of the stuff he does, like he just walks up to some dude, takes all of his soup, and then sleeps in his tent and leaves. Like, that is wrong.
To be fair, I think there was only one guy who was like, damn, you took all my soup, what the hell? The other guys just didn't care.
Yeah, but he never really asked. He just took.
What's funny is Buzzo seems unaware of Brad's whereabouts until you walk into that one poker house. Yeah, because Buzzo didn't start any of this. The entire thing was started by Ricky and Stick. Stick and Ricky, sorry. God, no, Sticky and Rick, Jesus Christ.
Who knows? Buzzo might have thought that Brad was dead.
Entire possibility.
Like, you're in the apocalypse and you haven't seen this dude since, what, you were probably a child?
The house was also legit attacked, though. Well, yes, but unaffiliated, unless, of course, there's some cover-up shit that we're unaware of. But it seems to be unaffiliated.
The house was also probably attacked because those guys snitched. They said, hey, the girl's in the house. They probably leaked some information at some point.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's a really stupid move. Instead of just giving the girl, because then they have a chance of dying like whoever the other friend was that was dead at the beginning.
Yeah, but if they just directly give up the girl, they have to deal with Brad.
Yeah, but they would have went with her, assumedly.
Yeah, but the events of the story still haven't. Like, we know what Brad did. They knew what Brad was capable of, probably.
Also, the fact that he did literally just eviscerate his friends and his father.
Yeah.
And the father one beating the shit out of Buddy as well, and then eviscerating his father in front of her.
Dang, crazy. I have 52 out of 68 achievements.
I'd like to believe the house was randomly attacked and Sticky and Rick just used the opportunity. Probably. That is probably a good case.
The birth of the Red Skull. An achievement that is just ...
That is the pain mode ending.
And there's 13 hidden achievements.
You have 13 hidden achievements? What the fuck? What did I do that you didn't? What?
I don't know.
Buzzo was probably watching you throughout the game. He could have also sent the men who originally tried to attack Buddy to start a war between the remaining population. I don't think that's the case, though. Especially with stuff from the DLC, none of that was what he wanted.
Yeah, I just, at this point in time, I don't know what Buzzo wanted.
Yeah, I can't say too much without dipping into spoiler territory for Sean, but I feel like that doesn't fit Buzzo that well. It fits Yato a little more. But
I don't know what all these hidden achievements are.
Maybe those are the DLC achievements? That wouldn't make sense, I don't think. Actually, it probably is, because how many do you have? Total, I mean?
13 hidden achievements. Oh, total in, like, the... 52 of 68.
Of 68? Let me check my Steam. See. Yeah, no, that's probably DLC then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably missing a bunch of that. It's weird that it comes through as hidden achievements and doesn't just appear once you get the DLC.
I definitely recommend playing the DLC. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll probably buy it. I really enjoyed the game, so
It's very interesting.
I don't know when I'll do that. Because I don't know if that's something you'd want me to stream again for chat.
Oh, I'm down for that. Because I still want to see your reactions. Whether or not chat gives a shit, I don't care. I just want to see your reactions to things.
And I do have to get my boy Mad Dog.
Bozo was working for Yada, though? I mean, yes, but again, based on information in the DLC, it still doesn't seem to fit Buzzo.
Well, there are probably 2 hidden achievements that aren't DLC. One is going to be called Selfish. Because I got Selfless, which is finished with no arms. So I'll probably get Selfish, which is finished with all arms.
I'll let you know I have 6 hidden achievements right now. One is armless, one is both arms. One is joyful. And then I think the rest are either pain mode, and I think at least 1 or 2 are DLC endings.
I'll have to... I don't want to spoil myself for anything, but I might look that up just to plan stuff out.
I wouldn't look it up until after you play the DLC.
I guess that's fair.
Because there are decent spoilers in the DLC. So I wouldn't look anything up.
DLC for this game.
Wait, you have a hidden achievement that I don't have. Oh, it's the one for no arms, because I forgot you did no arms.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's
interesting,
DLC.
Bradley. I don't know how much the DLC is. Oh, so I agree with that, avocado.
Lisa the Joyful?
Yes.
It's $5.
Oh, not bad.
That's like nothing.
But yeah,
Does buying the soundtrack allow you to download the songs?
I don't know, because I didn't buy it on Steam. I bought it through Bandcamp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably buy Joyful. How do I activate that? Like, how do I do a Joyful playthrough?
So literally what you do is when you hit play, once you buy the DLC and you hit play, it should give you a second option that says launch the Joyful instead of launch Painful.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's different on Mac, because again, you didn't have the double options for the base game.
True.
But yeah, that's how it is for me. But yeah, it's very interesting.
And that one I'd just be playing through as Buddy, it says.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So Buddy lives in the end?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Because I know that Brad snuck towards that person as a demon at the end, but it didn't look like Buddy, but at the same time there could have been bandages on her.
Mm-hmm.
So that could have been Buddy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna confirm nor deny anything.
But there was also Joy in front of her, which he could have been going for that Joy.
Age of characters is so weird in Lisa. Feel free to elaborate, Brad. But yeah, I will say the one thing about the DLC is it is much shorter than the base game. I think for me it took only 2 streams to beat.
Okay.
Are
there multiple endings for the DLC?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
There are two obvious endings, and then there's one that you need to do extra shit for.
I see. Is there a pain path for...
No, there is no pain mode.
Rifle?
There's technically a way to make it harder, which Bradley did on accident. But that's because he's an idiot. So.
Is there any achievement for that, or...?
No, it was literally just him doing it because he's an idiot.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably buy Joyful.
Yeah, it's very good. I've
been enjoying the game, so...
If we do Joyful, it will probably have to be next week when we start.
Alrighty. Yeah, because
the rest of this week is booked, pretty much.
Yeah, tomorrow's Breath of the Wild. You are busy on Saturday, and then Sunday is Calamity.
Plans may change on Sunday because I completely forgot something else might be happening.
No problem. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'll talk to you because if you are interested, it might be another thing where if you're interested, you're able to join, but it's up to you.
Okay.
So Calamity's probably going to be a Monday thing, in all honesty.
Okay.
I cuffed myself so hard. You really did, Bradley. I don't know how you did that. It's not that hard of a concept to understand. You are just a straight up idiot.
I did make like half of my game harder than it should have been too by keeping.
Yeah, but that was a conscious decision. Bradley's was not conscious. Bradley's was just he didn't understand the mechanic. That is really simple to understand. I'm telling you, once you see the game and how it plays, you'll understand. And you'll understand why he's an idiot.
So if I wanted to replay base game to get achievements, that would be unrelated to Joyful?
Yes, it would.
Okay, cool. Cool beans.
Yeah, I'm currently doing a second playthrough right now. I picked up all characters now, so I'm done with character achievements. Just a matter of like ending stuff.
I gotta get
mode.
Both arms, I gotta get both arms, one arm. Joy.
I gotta get both arms, no arm. Joy, yeah.
Joy. Both arms. Honestly, Joy I might just do on Pain. I mean, on Pain I'll probably will be using Joy.
I mean, I'm doing it on my second playthrough just to see.
That's fair, yeah. On my Pain playthrough, I'll probably use Joy too.
Oh, I'm definitely using it on Pain playthrough, because that shit's gonna be rough.
Just because, like, giving Brad, was it like crit chance and stat boost?
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. I'll probably just pop one before every mutant.
Well, I don't know if I would do that necessarily, because you only have a limited supply, and you want to try and make sure you're canceling out withdrawn as much as possible.
That's true. Yeah, I enjoyed Lisa. It was a fun experience.
Very, very good. So I will say, in terms of the ending, again, I don't think it's going to hit you as badly because you're an emotionless fuck. But I was mildly upset at the ending of Painful. I straight up cried on stream at the ending of Joyful. That shit hit me way too hard in the feels.
Yeah, Painful, I was just more surprised, I guess. Like, I won't lie, I did expect the dad to be alive the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that was the end of his story.
Yeah,
because Brad never said anything about him being dead, and I feel like that was major.
Yeah, that's fair. One thing I will say about the DLC, there is a character in the DLC, who is, in terms of lore, not necessarily in gameplay, there's a character who is, in terms of lore, as strong as Satan, and the guy who Satan was based off of was doing an AMA as Satan, and when asked who would win in a fight, he said they would tie in a fight, then give up and go play chess in the mountains.
That guy's guillotine was nuts.
Yeah, dude, decapitation is nutty.
Guillotined me 5 times in that one fight.
He hated you.
He got guillotined 5 times.
That's so funny because my experience was so different with Satan because I kind of breezed through him and just I didn't lose a single character to him.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, Satan is well regarded as the hardest and most lethal character in Lisa the Painful.
Yeah, it was definitely not an easy fight.
Oh, I'm gonna have to set up more fucking playlists for Joyful. Oh, Lord. That'll be interesting. Except there's less music in Joyful, so I should be fine.
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing the game more.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely be buying the DLC.
Huh.
Because definitely had fun with it.
Very, very good.
It was very good.
I will say I do have my complaints with the DLC, but it's relatively minor stuff.
I think my only complaint with the game... Actually, no, it's not even really a complaint. It's kind of just the path that I wound up choosing. Like, immediately losing my arm... Or I guess it was just because of the conscious choice I made, so it's more just me regretting my decisions.
Yeah, you chose to keep Terry over your
But
fucking arm.
losing my second arm and losing all of my stuff really felt awful.
Yeah, but you were still able to hold your own in the hardest fights of the game without having all that.
That's just because I feel like in like the second half of the game, I got significantly better at the game than I was in the first
fair.
half.
That's fair.
Because in the first half of the game, I was like, Terry, block every fight.
You did just block every single fight on turn 1 for no reason.
I was scared for Terry's life when I should have just ditched him.
Yeah, well, for next time.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Terry was bad. Like, it was a conscious thing I knew the whole time. At the beginning, it was like, okay, I believe that Terry will someday be good.
And then at the end, you were just like, he's bad, but I've committed to the bit so hard that I can't stop now.
I'd say even by the point I hit like level 10, I was like, all right, Terry's bad, but I want to patch him up and make him work. So I gave him defense and I gave him the SP bonus. I was like, okay, that should be enough.
Both of those, funnily enough.
Yeah, I mean, SP wouldn't have been that great on Brad anyways, and it probably would have just been on the character who died.
Never unlocked the hottest dance. Rest in peace.
Oh, I never did I?
Nah. To be fair, you're not going to unlock the max for a lot of people, because you don't really get max level through casual. You kind of have to grind.
Yeah, don't even think I got max level on Brad, if that's a thing that exists.
Oh boy, but Joyful's gonna be interesting, and I think this is about where we should be wrapping it up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Sean was saying earlier, tomorrow is my final Breath of the Wild stream. I'm literally just gonna go and beat the game, do literally everything all that I have left that's important, and then finish it up, and we'll be done until Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Saturday, I'm not doing anything. I am busy that day. I'm going to a concert. And then Sunday is going to be something that I'm excited for. Don't know how well it's going to do. So we'll see how that goes. And then Monday will be Calamity. So, yeah. Thank you everybody for joining if you did. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I appreciate y'all sitting along for the ride for Sean's first experience with Lisa. And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Bye-bye.